Hello and welcome, beautiful sacred souls. I have received some information, and I had information come in through a channel, and I'm not sure who has watched that channel. If not, I will place a link up above here, and I do recommend that you watch that channeling so that you do have more of an understanding of what I am speaking about here today when I talk about what was brought to me through the creators. I was told a while ago that the creators and the Elohim and those energies are the same energies. They are just different names for that frequency, different assignments or jobs within that particular level of frequency. That makes more sense, Spirit. Okay, so they wanted me to come on today and bring some guidance, perhaps some understanding to what it was that I channeled on my last channeling. My last channeling spoke about how there was a completely new energy, that we have reached a frequency that has never been reached before. So I find this extremely fascinating, that we are sitting in a totally new frequency that has not been experienced on this planet. Okay, on this planet. So we have done enough work with our healing. Those of you that are watching this and are resonating with it, don't make anything fit you that doesn't fit you. Please trust your own instincts. Trust what resonates with you and your purpose of being here. What feels right for you. I'm not here to tell you your truth. I'm here to tell you my truth. And if it's the same as yours and you resonate with it, hey, welcome. You know, I am more than happy to have you join my tribe here to come along on this wonderful adventure that I keep being taken on into totally new adventures constantly and consistently. So what they have told me is that, and I'm going to speak from my point of view, because from my point of view I know what they have told me about my journey, and those of you that are here with me, this resonates with you, then you take it. Okay? So I have had a lifetime that has been filled with many, many challenges and obstacles. And there were many, many times when I felt like, why am I even here? Like, why do I feel the need to be so spiritual and to be a leader, to be a healer, to do this type of work when I feel like I am constantly and consistently bumping up against energy that is challenging. And I have watched many others on their spiritual path that just seem to be always happy and, you know, full of light, and I'm not saying that they're not. I'm not saying that they're not. But that is not my experience. My experience is that I have had a lot of challenges. And when I say a lot, I mean a lifetime of challenges. You know, I am being encouraged to literally write about the challenges that I have had. You know, I was lost as a very young child. They didn't think that I would survive. I almost died being lost in a cornfield in a very hot summer day, and my dog found me. I also had whooping cough as a very young child and almost died at that time. I fell down an elevator shaft and barely missed the grain that was there that could have taken me under and suffocated me. I was molested. There is just so many things that I have come up against that it sets you back into a space of deep unworthiness. And Spirit said to me that that is completely the opposite of what all of these circumstances were for. Each and every one of these circumstances were there to initiate. They were there to initiate the codes, to bring me into a new frequency, a new awareness. And experiencing all of this difficulty, challenges, and blockages throughout my lifetime is what has brought me to the space that I am now. And there are many people that have crossed my path within my lifetime that don't know what I experienced. I didn't talk about it. I didn't tell even a lot of family members some of the things that happened to me when I was growing up. And, married very, very young. I've been through divorce. I've had partners that cheated on me. I've lost children. It has just been a really challenging lifetime. And Spirit told me in my last channeling that I did, it is because I was meant to walk through the darkness, to know the darkness, to understand the darkness, to conquer the darkness, so that I could walk through it with confidence. And if you are here and you have experienced challenges in the way that I have, or if you haven't and you're just interested in the story and interested in really finding your spiritual path. Oh, listen, that beautiful bird is just out here just singing, telling me, you go girl, you talk about it. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for bringing me that beautiful message. And if it resonates with you, if it's something that really pulls you in and really pulls at your heartstrings, this may be something for you that is calling you, to a higher form of initiation, because we are all here on our own soul growth, our own soul path. That is our purpose. I always have people asking me, what is my purpose? Your purpose is to ascend in whatever way that is. And whatever it is that you are doing is a spiritual path. And my husband and I just spoke about this a few days ago, and he said that it brought him so much clarity when I said to him, everything we do here is part of our spiritual journey. It is all spiritual. There is nothing that is not spiritual. Everything that we do brings us into a new vibration or holds us in one to teach us something. So whatever it is that you are doing, if you're a banker and you work with numbers, numbers are, mathematics are crucial within formulas, within bringing those things in. Geometry, singing, poetry, artistry, cooking, cleaning, exercising, all of these things are part of our spiritual growth. And every single one of them bring in very specific codes to that activity that are recorded within that frequency in order for our bodies to be able to align with that particular frequency, to be able to hold it with ease, so that our bodies become much more efficient, is what I'm being told. They become much more efficient, and we are then capable of holding more light and higher frequencies so that we can ascend more. And what I was given in my most recent channeling that I did, and I don't know if it'll be the last one or the one the time before that's released, because Spirit has me release them in certain orders to bring different things in, and I will attach it here so that you can listen to it, so that you understand the what I'm speaking of. And I'm having a hard time even bringing some of the energy in, because it is a new energy, it is a new frequency here. And with a new frequency, it is really a pinpoint until it grows. So we must really be able to hone in on it, is what they are saying to me, that we are honing in on that frequency, and there are a few of us that are able to hone in on it at this point in time, because we have walked through that and we are now moving into that specific frequency. we are creating new, and I believe what they said to me was that we are creating new life, new universes. And this is how we do it. And we have done it many, many times before. And it takes many, many lifetimes for us to do this. And we signed up for many, many lifetimes here to be able to bring this energy in, to be able to create this fluidity within this universe. And as this universe is risen to that new vibration or frequency, new life comes within that, and it allows a higher frequency of energy to be able to habitat here, is what they're saying. So there are, and this is interesting, okay, now I understand. They said to me that there are certain souls that are not able to come down on this planet because, or certain energies, certain beings, because of the density of the energy here, that they could get lost within that density and not be able to receive the guidance because of the high frequency that they carry. So what they are saying is that we are creating a new world, a new frequency, a new density that is of that frequency for those souls to be able to come onto this planet, to be able to live here. Okay? For it to be a habitat for them as well, as we raise out of that lower density. So that is what is happening, that we are moving into a completely new vibration, new frequency within this realm that we are in on Earth right now. So that is being brought to us with those of us that have went through all of these initiations. Okay? And they are initiation by fire, by water, by land, and by air, and the ethers. So we have had to go through all of these initiations, and shamanism speaks a lot about the initiations of, you know, the directions and how they're connected to the elements as well. But those of you that are tapped into this new energy, and what they said to me is this new energy will fluctuate as well, simply because it is a new energy, and it's going to be a little bit unstable, is what they said. So you may find fluctuation. You may also find within your emotions that your emotions may fluctuate like that as well, simply because of the instability of the energy that you are channeling in at this time. And you are channeling it in everything you do. You do not have to speak light language to do this. You do not have to be a healer. You do not have to consciously work on doing this. You are this. You are this. This is your purpose, and you are this. You are here to awaken those specific frequencies. So that is, and I've been told this for a while, you know, there's a lot of people that when you first begin your spirituality, you really have to connect in every time and, you know, disconnect and do all these things. And this has become kind of a natural process for me, that I automatically just do these things. You know, they're just within my aura. I don't have to sit down and take, you know, half an hour to an hour of doing all these things that I needed to previously do. And I had heard this before, and they brought this to me again, that within the energy that I am in, and you take this as it resonates with you, you do what's right for you. Within the energy that I am in, the frequency that I am walking in, that I am always able to pull that frequency in. I do not have to sit and try to connect. I am connected. I am that already. I am that energy. Okay? So it is more about tuning into that frequency than it is connecting to that frequency, because we are already connected. So when I go in and do toning to be able to find the frequency that wants to move through. It is finding that very specific wavelength that wants to come in to bring that message forward. It is not that I'm not connected, it is that I am honing in on a connection. I am always connected to all of it, is what they're saying. And to bring in a very specific channeling, I will hone in or, move that dial, like a wavelength, a radio wave, whatever you want to call it, to be able to hone into that specific frequency to pull that in for what is needed in that particular moment at that time, to bring that message, that coding, whatever it is. And now, I'm also not saying that not to do light language, not to consciously connect. That is not what they're saying. What they are saying is that you are that, and you have the ability to be able to hone into very specific frequencies and vibrations to pull those in as well, and you will receive guidance to be able to do that as well. So if you are guided to do a very certain or a specific channeling, do that. Bring that in, whatever resonates with you. This is about knowing yourself, know thyself. This is about knowing yourself. This is about knowing what is needed. This is about being able to say, okay, this is missing here. I need to bring this in. And you will feel it. It will be like a frequency is missing. Like, I rearranged my entire home over the last few days to be able to feel, because the energy didn't feel right. It felt like I had to change energy and shift energies to flow things through my home differently. So you may be finding that as well, that you might find that, and it's not so much about the declutter as it is about arranging the energies to where they are needed. Different crystals in different places, opening specific windows, moving furniture so the flow is able to move through. So you might want to look at, was it Feng Shui, even if you're not familiar with it, but you will feel the energy, how it feels. Like when I redid our master bedroom, it feels completely different. It feels like a spa in there to me. I walk in there and I'm just like, oh, it feels so good. So I have my sanctuary at this end of the home that feels like that, and then I have my bedroom at the other end of the home that feels like that. So I've got those anchor spots to be able to bring that energy together within my home so that it is comfortable for me to be here. It is set to my frequency, to my vibration, so that I am comfortable. And you may find that you may want to do that as well. So, is there anything else that you want to bring forward with this spirit, or is this something that you want to do in a separate channeling? Okay, what they're saying is that they are going to bring through some very specific coding at this moment to be able to stabilize the energy of what I have just brought into you so that it is grounded in and is more stable. You are also being encouraged to really spend time on the earth, bare feet on the earth if you can possibly do that, touching trees, bring life into your home, flowers, whatever that is for you, bring that into your home so that you can touch that, to be able to ground that frequency into this planet. Okay, so we are going to do an initiation through the Elohim and whoever else wants to come forward. I feel like the sacred waters are really calling as well at this time. It feels like the sacred waters want to step forward and to really bring some of that energy as well. And water is complete divine consciousness to me. And I mean, it makes sense because everything that we manifest is through our emotions, and emotions are also connected with the water. So that is really talking to me about how we can connect with that divine presence through that watery consciousness. Okay? So let's see what they want to bring forward in light language, what frequency it is that they want me to channel today. I invite you to speak your own light language along with me if that is something that you feel called to do. Tone, whatever it is for you. There is no wrong way to do your light language. Your light language is an expression of yourself, the energy through which different beings come through. So even though someone else may speak to the Elohim, their light language may sound different than mine, because my translation of that energy is different through my body than what it is through theirs. It may mean the same thing, but the way I express that vibration is different than the way they express that vibration. And I know that this holds a lot of you back from speaking light language, because you think, oh, mine doesn't sound as good as theirs, or mine doesn't sound like that, or why is mine like this, and why is theirs like that? Why is theirs so musical and mine sounds more, stern and blunt? Because it is the energy that is coming through, that frequency that is coming through. And perhaps there is a compassionate energy that is coming through with that, or sometimes it is a teaching energy, more of a stern energy. The fatherly energy might be coming through with it, which is more stern and action, or sometimes the motherly energy comes through and it feels more nurturing. So just allow yourself to be able to speak it in whatever tones it wants to come out. And instead of trying to form words or syllables or whatever it is that you're not sure about, do the tones. Simply do the tones, the singing of tones. You don't have to do any speaking if that is what will resonate with you, to make you feel more comfortable in being able to bring in the light language, because it is all light language, because it is simply frequency expressed through your body. And that energy will move through your body in whatever way it is that you are being called to express. Okay? All right, beautiful souls. Let's take in a breath and let's see who wants to step forward in this beautiful energy that I feel we are being bathed. I'm seeing golden energy that is coming down. Yep, the Elohim are here. They are showing me their presence. They always show me their presence looking like an amoeba, like a single cell with a darkness in the center, and then the darkness is enveloped by a beautiful purpley violet type of light, aura kind of around them, and that's how they show themselves to me. And a lot of the high frequency energies show themselves in that form to me. It's almost like they don't have a particular form. It's almost like they are simply a cellular, it's like a type of a cellular-like energy, okay? So take on whatever resonates with you, and however you see things, that is your expression, and do not let anyone tell you that it is wrong, because it is not. All right, they're bringing me up as they're bringing energy through me, so let's take in some deep breaths and allow ourselves to pull in this beautiful energy to stabilize what they have been bringing in today. Anai, Ara, Ara Sharai, Arai, Anai, Anai, Anaras karaski anai beautiful turquoise light. Begin to pull it into your throat. I'm being called to the Vesicus Pisces, that center point in the center. I'm not sure if something is happening within that energy somehow. I'm not an astrologer, but there is something that is happening, a connection somehow within that area, and that is what they are doing with this motion. That is what they are doing with this motion. And it is a clockwise and a counterclockwise, okay? So pulling those energies down and connecting and grounding in both the masculine and the feminine is what they are saying at this time. Amashkarai arai nai aras karati bash karati maush karati karati mai yahda arai aramashkai arai They are bringing in blessings and congratulations for all of you, grounding in this new energy and beginning to work with it. Please allow yourself to be very, very hydrated and to be in a place of relaxation so you are able to release toxins. As you allow the energy to move through you, it will release with much more ease. So I am sending you so many blessings, and I thank you for all the work that you have done here as well. I understand your walk. I know your walk. I have walked alongside of you in the darkness. I have been there. There have been many that have walked through the darkness, and we have reached a new point of light, a new frequency, to begin to work with a brand new frequency of energy here. So with that, I am guided to close out this channeling, and I thank you for your service. I thank you for your support. And until next time, please remember to let love be your guide.